Hello traders, good evening. Let us look at what support resistance areas that we have for tomorrow and what we can expect in the market to happen. So let us start again at the monthly chart. Looking at the monthly chart, if you see, we are below the 50% line, which is at 5611. So we are below that. However, as of now, we are above this 5589, the 5588 level, which was one of our targets when we were coming down. But since we could not close above the 5611, I am really skeptical about the bulls being able to take the market higher, at least for the time being. It actually can. We can get into a trading range. We can create a trading range because we have been going up for so long, right? So 1, 2, 3 days of red movement or bearish movement does not mean that the bulls will not come back again. So what I'm expecting is for the next few days we can have a sideways movement here till there is some kind of news catalyst or something that pushes the market out of the sideways movement balance zone, right? So on the monthly chart, still we will keep an eye open on the 5611.25 line. We will see if the price is able to stay above it and sustain it. Then there is a chance we will get up to the 5530, the 5546 levels once again. Looking at the downside, we know that the bears are in control in the short term at this point, and we may again come down to the 70 level that we did today. We can break it down, and then we can look at this gap to be filled up on the monthly chart, which is around 5533 to 5527. But there will be other resistance, other support areas in the middle. We will take a look at those when we go to the lower time frames. But we need to remember that these are the different fib levels that we have on this month, and then the close of this month is at 5520. We may even come down there and bounce from there after that. Looking at the weekly chart, as of now, we have a outside down bar, but then there is one more day left in the week to say anything about this. But this 5611 level, which is the open of the previous week, that will keep on working as a kind of a resistance at this point. If we can go above this and hold it, then there may be a chance that we can get up to the higher levels. But that is the first area that I would like to see is getting conquered by the bulls, and they are able to hold that position and trying to move higher. Only then I will think about that there can be a sustainable move by the bulls again tomorrow in the market. Now tomorrow being Friday, bulls may very well pick up the pace and then keep on going higher. But our first point of resistance on the weekly chart will be the 5611, above which we will see how far we can go. We will look at the lower time frames and see where we have the resistance areas that may stop that move going higher. On the downside, again, this 5584, 5585 area will be really important for the bulls. If they can hold this area, we may bounce from here again and keep going up. Otherwise, if we are losing the 558485 level, this 5565 can be another very good level where the market may want to reach. And once we break down this 5565 level, we may see further levels down to 553834 and then back to this support area where we started this current leg movement up. Now this daily chart is a place where things become more interesting at this point. We did come and test this 5585 line, but we did not close below it, but we did not go much higher above as well. It is not that we closed above 5611, right? So that is a very important line that we will be looking at, the 5611 line. However, on the daily chart, if you see that we are below the 50% line of this channel, at this point of time, what I will do is I will have another channel drawn right here. So at this point of time, I'll have another channel drawn right here, and then we will see if we break down the 5585 level tomorrow, if we break down this support area tomorrow, then there may be a possibility that we come down to this 5558 line. And below the 5570 area, we will see if we can break down this particular area of support. And if this particular area of support breaks down, we may come and retest 5559, below which we may actually come and test this midpoint of the channel, which will happen around the 5540 level. Breaking which we may come to this support area and finally to this gap zone, which we have been talking about for quite some time. So maybe the bears will want to come down here, close the gap, and then we may see a further bounce going up. That may not happen in one day. That may take a couple of days to happen. On the upside, the 5632, the 5633 area may continue to work as an area of resistance. If we go up from here, I'll try to see if we can get to that 4.6 level, and above that we will try to see if we can get to that 60 to 6.5 level. And there is a big chance that we may get rejected from there again and keep coming down, thus creating a TR. And then again, if we break down below 30 level, then we may come farther down. So while the price is moving tomorrow, I'll keep an eye on these channel levels and the midpoints of the channel and see if there is any bounce that we are getting from anywhere. Let us now look at the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, we have this first push down, we have the second push down. We did get to a measured move of the TR that got created yesterday, but we are yet to get to the measured move of the 4-hour chart. And the measured move or the 4-hour chart, if you're trying to be conservative, happens to be at the 5565 level. And if you want to include the wicks and everything in the measured move, then 5542 may be the area where the bears may be targeting at this point. However, if we break down this particular area, this was the 4-hour balance zone and we found bulls there again. But if we break down this 5585 line, I would think that we would come down and hit this midpoint of the channel somewhere again. We also have to remember that this is another balance zone on the 4-hour chart that may also work as some kind of support here. Otherwise, if we break this down, we will see further moves down to this 5542 measured move area. This area may actually act as a very strong area of support just because the measured move, excluding the wicks, happens to be at the 5565 level right here. If you're looking at the upside, I would first want to see that there is a closure on the 4-hour chart at above the 5621 level. That level would act as a very strong resistance now. Above that, we can get to this 3-3 level again, that like we were looking at the daily chart. And if we keep on going above this, then maybe we will come to this 46 level again. And after the 46 level, we may reach the 60 to 65 area. If we are breaking through that, then we will see how far the price can take us. Maybe it will come back to this channel. Now, an upward move is very much possible tomorrow, considering that tomorrow is Friday. There may be bulls who become active and try to close the week on its high. But then we will have to look at the different resistance points that we have on the 1 hour and the 5-minute chart, and then we need to take it from there and see where the price can go. So on the 1 hour chart, I would like to see that this bear flag area gets taken out and we close above this 5615 area, which has been the high after this first drop that happened. If we see that we are having the second leg on the hourly chart that is trying to push up, we'll have to see till where it goes. But my first option will be that we come at least above the 1-1 line, and then we cross above this 1-5 line, which has been the lower high today, and then we will see if we are trying to move up. But again, as we saw on the 4-hour chart, we have this first leg down, we have this second leg down. Maybe there will be a third push down to the 5548 area like we were looking earlier, and then we will see where the price wants to move. So as of now on the 1 hour chart, I have added these two channels again, and we will try to see if we are breaking out through these channels on the upside. If we are going to draw some kind of a trend line, this is the trend line that the bulls may try to hit, and after that bears may actually emerge from this trend line and keep going down again, and that may actually happen on the 5661 level or the 5660 level if the bulls are really strong and wants to take it up overnight. Now if the bulls are really strong and they want to take it up overnight, maybe in the morning itself we will start dumping from there and we will see where the price dumps. On the downside, similar to the 4 hour chart, we have this 5585 line here. We have this support breakout area here on the 1 hour chart at the 70 to 72 level, and below that we will come to this balance zone again. And then we will see if we are breaking this hourly channel down and we are trying to come somewhere to the 5538 level. I will put those lines here right now. So it will be the 5538 to the 5540 area. So instead of a line, I will actually put in some kind of a box here. So once we break this balance zone down, this is an area where price can come down, and then finally we may target the 5509 line if the bears are really serious and wants to keep the price down here. Now let us look at the RTH 5-minute chart. So we know that 5570.5 has been the low of the day. and the 50% of this whole drop over the last 2 days is around the 21.5 area. Above this 21.5 area, we may find resistance in this 30 to 34 area again. If we break out above this, then we can see 46.25 again, and above this we can get to this 55.5 line. This will be a very important line as well tomorrow, and then after that we can get to this 60 to 65 area. If we break that out, then we can look at the 76 and then this 88.5, all these areas to the top. On the bottom side, if we are below this 84 area, again we will get to this 5570 mostly, and below that 5570 we will come to the 61 to the 54 area. These are the major areas that I have marked out here. Then we will come to the 39 to 23 area, which is again between the 37 to 24 area that we were talking earlier. Below that we can come to this 5513 to 04 line again, and then we can break down 5500 and go farther down. So these are the plans that we have as of now. Based on this, we will come back tomorrow morning at 8:45 a.m. EST in the pre-market plan. If you want to join that pre-market plan, the link to that is given in the description below. It is a Google Meet link. Along with that, you will also find the link to all the charts that I am sharing right now, and you will also find the link to our free Discord server and the Facebook page, and you are very welcome to join there. As always, please like, share and comment on the video, subscribe to the channel and click on the notification icon, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow morning. Have a great night everyone. Bye.